Hello guys, this is Deathdealer. Welcome back to another episode on VultureSMP server. We are now in episode 9. Yes, episode 9. We are nearly the double digits for these episodes. So yeah, this series seems to be going quite well. As you can see, our farm has been busy. We've been getting cacti and slime from it. So we've got a little cactus farm here, and I've already been crafting the slime up into slime balls, because we're going to need them in that form. But yeah, we may be using this farm today, we may not be, that's still to be decided. Now, what I want to do is, I want to leave this up to chance, what we're going to do today. Now let's see, 2 items we put in, because there's going to be 2 choices. We can either, if the redstone comes out, we work on the redstone elevator. They will go up to the AFK platform and we'll build the AFK platform. If the iron comes out, we'll start work on the underground area where we're going to have the automatic storage system, and which is going to lead to all our automatic farms and our mining system eventually. So that's what that will do. So let's see. Okay, we're working on that today. We are working on what I just said. That the other area for where the storage system that is. I've already started work in anticipation for like a few episodes in the future. Like when I was doing some AFKing earlier. Well, I was about to do some. I was like, you know what? Let's do some more work in the base. So what I did was we'd come over here. As you can see, we have tunnels going down. This is still going to be our main entrance eventually. But yeah, main tunnels coming down into this little area. It's going to be a walkway going this way into the main storage, and over here is going to be where we have all our access to the other farms. But before we do any of that, I would like to take a look at our mob drops. So we've got over 9 stacks, just under 9, yeah. We're getting plenty of items, which is good. And I suppose I better go and drop these off. As you can see, we've got a little stone room here. I've been AFKing in this spot because that triggers both the farm up here. It doesn't make it run as efficiently as if I was standing up where the AFK platform is going to be. And it also triggers the slime farm, so that's why I've been standing there, and it's been going good. Haven't been the best rates, of course, but we make do, because I've been doing other things, like playing other games, trying to work on other things in other games which didn't work, so then I scrapped them. Yeah, that's the way it's been going. The only question in here is, I don't know how I'm going to do it. Like for the lighting, for example, I want to use sea lanterns, but there isn't a farm operational yet, so that is going to be a problem. Also wall decorations and stuff, because we can't have it all sandstone, but I suppose I need to get some testing done to see what looks good. So I suppose I'm going to leave you guys there, and I'm going to go and get some work done, and we'll come back when we have something planned or something started. Well, I've been working away quite greatly, and we have come up with some stuff. You'll be noticing by the audio in the background right now that you can't hear as many button presses on my keyboard. That is because my new one, in between the last clip and this one, I ordered a new keyboard and it's came because the old one, I've had it for years and it was just becoming unresponsive with key presses, so I decided to get a new one. Anyway, here is the room we're talking about. I came up with the wall design. I do need to put a lighting box in here. I have glowstone in this room right now, but I want to replace them with sea lanterns eventually, and that will be the same out here. But yeah, this is the room. It's very big. Got some lighting in the ceilings as well. Now we have a few things around. Like you say, we've got stone exposed because in here there's going to be packed ice. Now, we don't have any yet, but we're going to go on an expedition next episode to go and get some. And here we're going to have chests for storage, and the same here. And then in these two parts we're going to have two farms. One, we're going to have a micro farm, so we can make potatoes, carrots, wheat and beetroot. And we're going to have an automatic, well, yeah, an automatic fishing farm. It isn't really automatic, but we'll just call it that, why not? Over here. Now I already have the designs in our redstone testing world, so I suppose we should go over there and take a look. Well, here we are in the redstone testing world. I use this for testing other things other than redstone, as you know, because we have a few things around. Here is where the design for the room came in. So I was messing around, and yeah, nothing much to that. Now these are the farms. So micro farm is pretty simple, just a bunch of dispensers around a piece of dirt. You stand here, turn on the clock, have bone meal in here, and it will grow whatever plant you have. And over here we have a broken down version of the fishing farm we're going to use. Now I can't remember who designed this. It isn't my design, of course, but what I did was I took out the hoppers which dispense fishing rods. Well, this whole part that dispenses the fishing rods, because we're going to be using mending rods when I eventually get them. So yeah, I broke it down like this so it's easier for me to build, because I'm going to be building all of that on camera. But yeah, pretty simple. And it's just a case of flicking a switch. So I guess I think we should go and get started in all of this, and we'll see how much time we have left by the end. Okay, so I've gathered up the resources for the micro farm. We're going to do the micro farm first and then the AFK fish farm. Yes, I've decided it's an AFK one, not an automatic one. So what side should we do it on? I say we do the micro farm on that side. Start with the left, of course. Now I'm not sure how much space we're going to need, but one thing I do know is this needs to be filled in. And we'll go back a few blocks to get started. Yes, that would be great. Okay, so what we need is, I guess, if we have the standing block here, so we'll stand in that one. And then, I guess what we could do is we have the dirt there, and then on this block around here we have the water, but I need to go and empty my inventory. Didn't realise it was so full. Now another reason why I want to make this micro farm is because, as you know, I'm eating carrots. As you can see, and every time I want to get more I need to run all the way back to spawn. It isn't really far, but you get what I mean. All the way back there to replenish my stock. And I forgot what was back here for. Dirt. And I suppose we can also get a hole made up. And what can be dropped that isn't of use? That stone can be dropped. And what can we get rid of? Okay, I think that should do us. Yeah, this keyboard is a lot better. It's a little bit strange for me to adjust to, but we'll get there eventually, I think. Spider. Oh, no. Right. Oh good, I've got a water bucket. Now how do I want to go about this? I guess we could do something like that. Place in the water. And in a case of placing our dispensers, and we'll have one above as well, because some of the crops don't always grow with 3 bone meal. And if we hold the duct and place down slab like so, great. Now we need to get around this side. Get some lighting down. Okay, now it's time to go in full tutorial mode. Haha. It's been a while since I've done that. Now what side do we want to have the lever for the clock? We'll have it on the... this side, sure, okay. So how do we want to go about this? Of course we need our trusty stone blocks for our redstone, because you don't do any redstone without those, of course. Need some recognisable blocks. Now comparator to start. Go in there and we'll have the lever on that block. Suppose we can make up 2 levers because we're going to need one for the other side. Okay, that's good sign. Now we'll loop the redstone around. I think that mode will do. Now we just need to work out how we're going to make the redstone go up. Well, it should be pretty simple, it's just a case of making a little stairway up. And again, we can place redstone on top of these, so it makes the whole job a lot easier. And yeah, that'll be okay there. Great, so that should be the farm operational. No, it needs to be in subtraction mode. That's loud, that's very loud. Light it up for good measure. And now decoration. So decorations, we can say place down some of that. And what else? We could use some birchwood for the decoration of the face here, because we don't use that for a lot. Yeah, let's use it. Place it down. And then we can use the sandstone on the area that goes around. No, not that type of sandstone, that wouldn't work. This one, because I hate the texture of the other one. Yes, that's looking good. And there we go. I prefer that sandstone texture to the bottom of the slabs. Looks a lot better. And do we have any glowstone? Yes, we do. I suppose we can light it up in the corners. Yeah, this breaks very, very fast. And what other block we use for the thing again? Great. Nearly forgot there, we need to put our lever back in. Great. How does that look? Yeah, that looks great. Right, we've got one farm operation. Okay, so now it's time to get started on the AFK fishing farm, so we need to go back quite a ways to make sure the whole circle will fit in. As you can see, we're going full tutorial mode in this one. Now I have a photo of the broken down design on my cell phone here, so this should make the whole process a little bit easier for me, so I don't have as many pauses when I try to make it. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to bother with torches or anything right now. Right, so what we'll do is we'll start here, and of course place down your double chest, 2 hoppers. We are then going to need a cobblestone wall, place it right there. You following okay? Great. Now if I'm correct, we need to go back another 2 blocks so this bit of the circuit fits in. Okay, we're just going to use a birchwood for this because that's going to be what this thing's made of. Okay, so what we do is place blocks like so, in this form, and we'll just do this down here because that's where we're going to place a redstone. Right. So place redstone dust there, repeater on full delay going into the block with redstone dust right there. Simple enough. Right, so that's the bottom layer. Now I suppose we could do with some glass to cover the chest, but we don't actually need it. We could get away without it. So what we do now is we go around like this, around the farm, and we place our, no, we do not place it like that. Damn it, my inventory's full. Right, so the iron trapdoor must be above like so. And we put a repeater on full delay again. And coming off of that repeater, we get blocks wherever they are. There they are. Shift and place blocks all the way back. So you have something like this. And now for the final little redstone pieces, what we need to do is place redstone like that, and over like so. And then we're going to have a repeater on the end block here with no delay. And then what we're going to have is we're going to have a piece of redstone right here, and we're going to block this part off. And what we also need is this redstone tops there and go over like so. Now what else we're going to need is we're going to need to put these tripwire hooks like so. And what we're also going to need to do is place this stone pressure plate on top of this hopper to stop the water from escaping, which we will now place it in. We're missing one crucial component, the string. So if we try and escape this hole, we're going to pick up some string, and then that is the farm fully operational. So let's just grab it. Good thing we have this farm operational. Makes this a lot easier. Great. And I think we should be able to place it from the farming side. There we go. And to finish off, put a lever there, and then that can turn off the design. So that is the design fully finished. Now I'm going to get decorating it, and we'll be back when that's all done. Okay, so I've done some decorating. One thing I forgot to mention is if you want this to run efficiently, you may want to have a hole to the surface if you build this underground, because the water needs direct sunlight for you to get increased rates with your fishing, and it runs very good when it's raining as well. But I'm afraid it's that time again. We're out of time for this episode. You know, I really should have put stairs on that. Yeah, I'll do that off camera. So remember, next episode is an exploration episode, so if you want to see that, make sure you watch it, and make sure you hit the like button as well if you like the idea of this little exploration thing we're going to do, because we're going to go and check out the igloos and the stuff, the polar bears that they have introduced, and we're going to go and collect some packed ice for this place because we need a lot of it. And we'll set up an nether portal so everyone else in the server can use it as well. I know where we're going because I've looked on Amidst, that's the one. So yeah, that's already been organised, so I know where to go. But yeah, that's planned for next episode. But as always, if you like this video, make sure to hit the like button, and if you really enjoyed it and you want to see more, make sure to subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.